Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. We'll watch the visiting squad as they go up against Denver. For the Nuggets, 6 wins in their last 10 games. They'd like to play even better. Tonight, a chance to add to their win total. So we're right around halfway through the season. Jack, a lot of trade discussions happening. What are your keys to making a great deal?
Well, it depends on your goal. You want to win now? You want to win later? A combination of both? Does your analysis ever make changes out of emotion?
Well, acquiring players that fit your system. You have to have a system first. That's the key. And if your trade looks too good to be true, it probably is.
I meant to say, do your
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Seems like we've been here before. Yes, it is Groundhog Day. And we welcome you to this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here along with analysts Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. And we'll be hearing from DA along the sideline all game long. It's a Nuggets home game. The fans around us are amped up here in the Pepsi Center. Well, they come into every game with confidence, and this game is no different. 2 elite teams put each other to the test, certainly, every time they meet. A lot on the line in this one, though.
Kevin, I'll tell you what, they've actually been terrific on their home court, and they're starting another homestand here today.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. She out there with Domantas Sabonis. Then it's Iverson, and there's Carter. And it's Thornwell in at the threesome. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. And the Denver Nuggets get called for the foul. And the first one drops.
Yeah, Carter, just a freak of nature. One of the best dunkers the game has ever seen. A top-tier shooting guard who just embraces the spotlight.
She kicks to Carter. Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Well, it was the Nuggets, their last game, a loss to Dallas. On the wing, Harris. There's the pass to Jokic. Back to Harris. Plenty of space. Rebounded by Chi. About 1 minute into the first quarter. And that one, good. Sabonis has got his first 2 points of the night.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
A lot of laziness going on out there. Still early in the game, but that needs to get worked out.
And he gets it back. Porter kicks to Harris. Second shot opportunity. Sabonis grabs the board.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
To the inside, Chi. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
This is a guy who knows how to orchestrate an offense. Terrific lead pass.
Iverson against Conley. Kirilenko. It's good on the putback.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. Here's Carter. The second chance effort. And Sabonis lays it up and in.
Creating a size mismatch in close. That's the kind of thing you're working for.
Conley kicks to Jokic. No good off the back of the rim. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. It's been a slow start here for Denver. Trailing by 4. Conley against Iverson. Conley the pass to Jokic. And it's off from three-point range. And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with Coach Mike Malone.
Thanks, Kevin. I asked him which part of their offensive scheme they feel confident in, and he said, to no surprise, outside shooting. He told me our guys can flat out kill it from deep. So we're going to try to get that dialed up early on. We will see, Kevin. Back to you.
Thanks, David. Always want to get those threes falling consistently. Count it, good.
Not shy at all of taking it inside. Mike Conley comfortable scoring amongst the tall timber.
Carter down low. Harris is there. A nice shot by Carter. Carter's got 5 now.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Right side, Conley. Lets it go with a 3. Buries the long-range jumper. He's got 8.
A very capable shooter from long range. The threat of Conley's quickness gives him space to get it off.
Sabonis kicks to Carter. Shoots from 12. And he hits the jump shot. Carter's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Carter against Harris. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Chi. Right block shot. Here's Sabonis. Makes it off the glass.
The tenacity on that interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Conley against Sabonis. Harris outside. Puts up a 3. And again, Denver with the triple.
He has flat out dominated this quarter, hitting shots at will, yet they still find themselves behind.
Carter kicks to Sabonis. Over Kirilenko. Sabonis with the bucket.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Passes it to Kirilenko. Trying to find Jokic. Gets it to him. It's deflected. Here is Carter. 7 points in the game. The 3 from Iverson. That one falls, coming off Carter's feed. Iverson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And Denver decides to take their first time out here. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
You know, they're the visiting team. It's a loud arena, very distracting at times, but simply no excuse for missing a ton of free throws.
You know what? The issue that night, the misses became contagious, and the guys lost more and more confidence as it went along.
Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. Murray surveying the D. Kicks to Plumlee. Clock at 6. Here's Bullock. The Nuggets with another miss. Pulls it from the elbow. And they pick up 2. 9 points for Vince Carter.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Pass to Hernan Gomez. At the top of the key, Cook. He kicks it to Murray. Will it go? Carter pulls it in. From outside the arc. Offensive rebound. Second chance shot. Does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. To the paint. Hernan Gomez finds Plumlee. It's hauled in by McGrady. Down low to the wing on the left. Beyond the arc. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And guys, they've come out and established a rhythm. And also their play calling has been on point.
Well, the two go hand in hand. Matching your strategy to your personnel is key.
Denver calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
And it's Cook missing.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Got that bucket in no time at all. And that's now 11 points for Vince Carter.
He is getting it done on the offensive end. 5 buckets through 7 shots.
into the middle. Here's Bullock. It's hauled in by McGrady. Guys, they've really built a nice lead here.
And doesn't show any sign of slowing down.
But they recover it. Carter kicks to McGrady. Tries again, and the layup is up and in. McGrady's got 5.
And boy, have they come out strong, really pounding the offensive board for second chance points. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Plumlee. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Here's McGrady. Here's Chi, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Chi's got his second basket of the night.
Already, they've piled up 8 second chance points.
Inside. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Attacking on the interior, I like that attitude.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
And the first one drops. And McGrady drops them both. There's 38 seconds left to play in the first. That's tipped. McGrady against Murray. The pass to Cook. From deep. Great D that time from Thomas. Carter kicks to Thomas. The 3. That one falls, coming off Carter's feed. Carter's got 3 assists tonight.
And from the opening tip, they have been in complete control of this one.
Dominating on the court, and it's showing up on the scoreboard. Let's see if they can maintain this level of intensity.
And so it's the visiting team with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be right back after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Yeah, it didn't take them long to get that transition game going.
No, right off the tip, it was an ambush, pushing the pace every chance they got.
Murray out there with Cook. Then it's Plumlee. Then there's Reggie Bullock. And it's Hernan Gomez in at the power forward. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Here is Cook. Graham defending. Cook kicks to Murray. He feeds it to Plumlee. Count the basket. Plumlee's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And the precise passing of Murray, really moving the ball well around the floor.
Here's Chi. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
Mr. Dependable tonight, helping them grow this lead.
Deep 2 from Murray. Off the left rim and out.
And this is one of those times where the coach has got to preach, be unselfish.
And we don't know that he hasn't. Maybe it's been falling on deaf ears. Guys taking ill-advised jump shots.
And each bucket at this point feels like a backbreaker.
Showing no mercy, double-digit lead, and still putting it on them.
Cook kicks to Bullock. Back to Cook. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Cook's got his first basket of the night.
And just showing you his determination despite the size difference.
And he makes the little adjustment just as he goes to lay it in.
And it's Cook with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Murray against Thomas. Takes a shot at the elbow. Murray, no good.
Yeah, another missed opportunity, and you can just see the frustration.
He wants to help his team, but when you're in position to finish, it's hard to turn that down.
Cook kicks to Murray. Misses the three. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
The Nuggets now on offense. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Denver calls timeout.
Yeah, the amount of points they've given up here in the paint, that's what they got to talk about.
You know, for the most part, their perimeter D is holding up, but they might have to sacrifice some of that to close down the lane.
Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. Outside Conley. Harris looking it over. Fires the three. Conley's shot is off.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, some have nicknamed center Nikola Jokic the Joker, and he does have a lighthearted approach. He said, "This is not a job. I'm enjoying the game like a game of pickup basketball in my hometown. That's the mentality. No pressure. It's just a game." He feels that staying calm helps him succeed. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A. And here's Iverson outside. He can't get that one to fall. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. For three, Harris. Sabonis grabs the board. One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
To the inside, here's Kirilenko. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Kirilenko's got his second bucket tonight. Harris against Iverson. In the corner, it's Sabonis. Lets it go from 11. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Here's Denver now. Out to Conley. Porter trying to free himself up. Conley's shot is off.
Well, he was red hot in the first quarter. Hit 3 threes. Now suddenly struggling to find the range.
Sabonis with the bucket. Now Conley. He's got 11. Pass to Jokic. Back to Conley. Fires for three. It's hauled in by Thornwell.
Obviously, this has been a tough quarter for him, but he's still trying to keep a positive mindset.
And here's Iverson outside. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
Harris kicks to Kirilenko. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Bounce pass Conley. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. And it's out of bounds to the Nuggets as Denver retains possession. The rebound by Giles. Giles has got 7 rebounds in the game. Passes it to Thornwell. Feeds it to Iverson. Kicks it to Carter. The 19-foot shot. And that one goes long.
And that's the look this offense is designed to produce.
Always frustrating when you do everything right, yet just can't complete the play. Not letting his team down. He's been very strong. He just needs a little help from his teammates.
The Nuggets shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
Mike Conley is an effective two-way player. He's masterful at running the offense for you, and he is a big-time defender at that point guard position.
The shot's good from Carter.
Yeah, the onslaught continues. He's been unstoppable now for a couple of nights.
The momentum is building, scoring in a bunch of ways. That's why his number keeps getting called.
Harris dishes to Kirilenko. It's stolen by Carter. Iverson right side. second chance effort, and the layup is good. Sabonis has got 12.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
In the corner, it's Harris. Out to Kirilenko. Shot clock at 5. Conley's shot is off.
Yeah, and that three-point shot, it really has looked awful here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped him from attempting them, but it's time to maybe find something else to do. And that's another fast break bucket. And this is the pace, though, guys, that's been working for them.
They are winning the battle in transition. Look for them to keep pushing the tempo.
In the corner, it's Harris. Lets it go with a 3. Finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
I can't understand in the midst of a game you leave an elite shooter this wide open.
Carter outside. Fades back. Sabonis with the bucket. Sabonis has got 6 points in the quarter.
He's been locked in all quarter, really finding his rhythm.
Here's Kirilenko. Up and in on the layup.
I love the confidence he's shooting with. Big improvement here in the second period.
Iverson outside. Thornwell the pass to Giles. Now Sabonis. Jokic defending. Sabonis, no good.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
Harris finds Jokic. 51 seconds left now here in the second. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
No one on him. He committed to fading away. Probably could have taken more time with that shot.
Carter against Harris. Iverson outside. Up top, Sabonis. Over Kirilenko. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Sabonis has got 16.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Carter against Harris. Porter in the corner. Harris outside. His three-pointer's off the mark. Carter outside. Here's Iverson. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the visiting team with a 34-point advantage heading into the break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, it's good to have you back. You're watching the 2K Sports Halftime Show. This right here is Kenny the Jet Smith. This right here is Shaquille O'Neal. Me, I'm just Ernie. Checking out the visiting team. Kenny?
What a brilliant, unselfish half of basketball they just played. Their ball movement was absolutely impeccable. All in all, just beautiful basketball to watch.
And you, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Nuggets.
Sloppy ball, way too many wasted possessions, chucking up threes, missing them. I could hit more threes than that, Ernie. I hope they're talking right now about getting the ball inside, because that's what it's going to take. If they were hitting more threes, that'd be a different story. But if was the fifth, Ernie, you know the rest.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter.
The lights of downtown Denver shimmering in the background as we welcome you back to the Mile High City and the Pepsi Center. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. One guy who's been getting it done is Domantas Sabonis.
Well, we saw in the first half, he has a nice mixture of moves down low, and they've been going to him.
He is reliable down there. Once he gets going, he is a machine.
Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. Iverson is out there with Carter. Then it's Sabonis, and it's Thornwell in at the 3. Conley kicks to Jokic. Lets it go from deep. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Iverson with the ball. To the middle. Stolen by Michael Conley. And here we go. Harris heading to the hoop. Here's Kirilenko. Good work defensively by Carter. Pass to Iverson. A 3-ball. Unable to get that one. And it's Denver the other way. And there's the pass to Porter. Back to Conley. The Nuggets with another miss.
A very disappointing start to this half. 3 attempts with nothing to show for it. Attacking the defense with the pass. Love the unselfishness.
Here's the Nuggets with the ball. Pass to Jokic. Back to Conley. Over Iverson. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
What outstanding concentration from Mike Conley. Burying the shot despite the harm.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. And that one falls for Mike Conley. 90 seconds now into the second half. Carter. That's good. Great play set up by Iverson. And that's now 17 points for Vince Carter. Now here's Conley. He's got 16. Iverson with some nice D.
I mean, he's struggling, hitting a low percentage of his shots this quarter.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. And that Unleash Chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Hover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. And Kirilenko sends it back. Shots good by Chi. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Harris against Carter. Harris outside. Passes to Jokic. Shot clock at 6. Conley, the pass to Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
You can't afford to leave one of Conley's teammates wide open. He will make you pay.
On the wing, Iverson. Stolen by Conley. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. That's tipped. And it's out of bounds to the Nuggets as Denver retains possession. A different look for Denver. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Kirilenko. And it's Reggie Bullock in for Gary Harris. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. To the middle, here's Plumlee. Lays it up and banks it in. Plumlee's got 8 points.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there, dead on target.
Plumlee's gone 4 of 7 from the field here. Thomas against Conley. Pass to McGrady. From deep. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. Thomas got 3 assists now in this one.
I mean, just a good shooter taking what the defense allows. Finds some space out beyond the arc.
Conley finds Jokic. Denver passing it around. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
You know, I like the competitive fire, but he's still really out of sync.
Down low. And it's sent back by Plumlee. Conley inside the line. Rebounded by Chi.
And you just get the sense the whole period he's been a bit out of sync.
Yep, trying to shoot himself back into this. Regain some confidence first.
Here's McGrady. Uses both hands to slam it down.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Denver Nuggets. He kicks it to Bullock. Back to Conley. Six to shoot. They get it back. And another shot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And the athleticism and size of Porter creates problems for the defense. Hard to guard without getting physical.
Jamal Murray, he's checked in for Denver. Quinn Cook comes in for Michael Conley. Right wing, here's Graham. Nice shot from the wing. Graham's got his first bucket of the night. Here is Cook. Over to the left wing, Murray. The rebound by Anderson. And here is Thomas from past the arc. The shot by McGrady, no good. Now Murray. And the pass to Cook. Kicks it to Porter. Back to Cook. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Cook's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Cook's gone 50% so far. 2 of 4 shooting. To the left wing. Here's McGrady. Good on the three-point shot. McGrady's got 8 here in the quarter.
Hey, continue to stack it up from 3. He's got 2 in each half so far.
Cook dishes to Plumlee. Cook kicks to Murray. To the inside. Porter, no luck. And they're running. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Mason Plumlee. And that one misses. Juan Hernangomez, he's checked in for Porter. And the second free throw, good. When we look, Steve, at big stats like double-doubles, triple-doubles, are we becoming too enamored with that versus how it might affect winning?
No, I think we're always going to have those double-doubles and triple-doubles. I just think right now when you look at it, so many more possessions in games. That's why we're having guys average a triple-double or having more double-doubles. But he also give those guys credit. The game and those players, they're just better right now, and they're more equipped to be versatile. But I do think we still got to keep the emphasis on winning. When a guy can get a triple-double in wins versus in losses or double-doubles or any kind of stats, I think that should be a category of his own. How about the quarter he's having? Tremendous execution on the offensive end, helping to further fuel this lead.
Poke loose, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession. On Wednesday, they'll go up against the Magic in Orlando. Then on Friday, they'll be facing off against DeMarcus Cousins and the Los Angeles Lakers.
And for that Thunder game, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best. How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
To the wing on the left. McGrady passes to Anderson. Over Hernangomez. Oh, yes, the turnaround.
I mean, if you're looking to get back into this game, you have to get tougher defensively.
A minute 20 left in the third quarter of the game. It's tipped, and they'll keep possession. Good. Thomas with the ball. Out left to the wing. Here's McGrady. The three-pointer off the mark. Here is Cook. Pass to Bullock. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And, you know, that's an example of how many plays we have in a game for which there's no stat. A monster dunk coming off just a terrific pick play.
Greg, you're right. It really did work to perfection. Gave him all the room he needed for the flush.
That's what happens when you get an excellent screen like that. He had plenty of space to slash right toward the basket.
Inside, it's tipped. And they're on the break. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Whoa, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and offensively.
Terrific defensive instincts to come away with that one, and he showed no hesitation in how he completed that transition opportunity. Is it any surprise that he's been hitting everything out there? You want the ball in his hands as much as possible.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. The away team delivering the blowout. From the Pepsi Center in downtown Denver, we're back in a moment. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. They've got Leiden, Plumlee out there with DJ Augustine, and it's Wanamaker in at the 2 guard. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Here's Bacon. Passes to Graham. Shoots the 3, and that one's good. Korkmaz.
And since halftime, they have been locked and loaded from beyond.
Yeah, forcing defenders to come out and guard them, which could open up driving lanes if they want to take advantage of that.
Wanamaker the pass to Plumlee. Elbow shot. And it's Leiden missing. Out to the wing. Here's Bacon. He sticks that one in from 20 feet away.
Just increasing their advantage, and right now they're in a zone on both ends.
Yeah, this lead has snowballed. Credit their killer instinct for piling on.
A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone right now. Here's Leiden. And Jones pulls it down. And they're moving it up. And Anderson kicks to Graham. Here's Korkmaz. And it's off from 3-point range. Here's Augustine bringing it up now for the Denver Nuggets. Leiden gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Bad communication defensively. This is the last guy you want to leave open from there.
Graham, the pass to Anderson. Over Hernangomez. And Anderson gets it to go.
When you have space like he did there, you never go with a fadeaway jumper. He has to attack the rim next time.
And Augustine kicks to Hernangomez. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
And when you're in catch-up mode, you can ill afford these kinds of errors.
I feel like they're getting ahead of themselves. Just need to rein it in. Focus on each individual possession.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Jokic is checked in. Anderson right side. Over Hernangomez. Anderson can't get it to go. Here's Leiden. Pass to Augustine. Offensive rebound. Here's Hernangomez. They had a number of cracks at it, but came away empty-handed. Here's Graham. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Here's Wanamaker. That's in. Augustine with the assist.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
To the left side wing. Baseline J on the way, and Anderson gets it to go. Anderson's got 4 this quarter.
Great execution. He got the ball in the right spot, and he delivered with the turnaround.
Hernangomez passes to Augustine. Here's Wanamaker. Clock at 6. Puts up a 3. The shot, no good. Wanamaker's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far.
He pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Now here is Augustine. Here's Leiden. Goes back up, and the layup is up and in.
His combination of energy and anticipation showing up on the offensive glass.
Here's Korkmaz. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
You don't want your best shooter heaving up that shot.
No, not at all. Coach is not going to like that one.
Here's Bacon. Outside, Jones. To the paint. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Up by a bunch. He's still pushing the action, trying to impose his will.
With this big of a deficit in the score, you think the losing team would be playing harder. Nope, the opposite.
That free throw good from Korkmaz. Steve, looks like we may not have any more sleeved jerseys anymore. As you look back, is this the end of an era or the end of an error, a mistake?
Either way, I am happy, Kevin. I just didn't like the look.
I am too.
And I couldn't imagine being a player, being able to try to shoot the basketball with sleeves.
It made no sense.
Not at all. So I'm looking forward not to see guys wearing, I would call it T-shirts.
Yeah. And there's the pass to Leiden. To the wing on the left. Here's Jokic. Drills it from outside.
He had such a sweet three-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
Korkmaz kicks to Jones. Good defense by Jokic.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Really smoking the Nets now after a difficult time shooting in the first half.
And here is Graham. Pass to Anderson. Over Hernangomez. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Anderson's got 6 in the quarter. Anderson's gone 4 of 5 shooting from the field. Here's Wanamaker. Smitty, every so often we'll hear about a team holding a players-only meeting. You've been there, I'm sure. You've gone through that. What exactly goes on in those discussions?
You know, Kevin, when you hear players-only meeting, something's going wrong with the team. Right. And obviously, we meet all the time, but when there's specific, in quotation, a players-only meeting, there's a lot of things that are going wrong with the team, with individuals, with the coaches or general managers. They are trying to find a way to hash it out, and those are never good.
Down low. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Bacon. Passes it to Korkmaz. Anderson inside. Hernangomez covering, and it goes down 2 points. Anderson's got 10 points here in the second half.
And really the story of the half, one team shooting it lights out, the other, the lights are just out.
You know what? It's two competing philosophies. One team playing it close to the vest, the other fast and loose.
Just 5 to shoot. Augustine passes to Jokic. From deep three-point range, Graham with the rebound. Graham's got 4 rebounds in this game. Jones dishes to Graham. Anderson trying to free himself up. Graham with the bucket. Graham's got 4 points in the quarter. Well, a huge bucket there to stifle the crowd.
Yeah, very little to cheer about for them at the moment.
1:16 left here in the fourth quarter. Hernangomez kicks to Augustine. Back to Hernangomez. Here's the three. And Bacon pulls it down. When you look at today's NBA salaries, Steve, do you feel the responsibility to learn financial management falls mostly on the players, or should the league do even more to help them find out about what they're going to do with all this money?
You know, I think it's the responsibility of both. I think the Players Association, also the NBA, and I think organizations as well. I think you look at it, we're all involved to get a chance to help these youngsters. It's not easy for a 19-year-old, 20-year-old to become a millionaire overnight. That's just not something that you're used to, and handling that, it has been a problem for some players in the past.
Inside, here's Hernangomez, and good. Coming in on the assist by DJ Augustine.
And this run may make the score look a little more acceptable, but still a loss.
They could never put it together when it mattered. Just let too many opportunities slip through their fingers.
They get it again. Jones. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
Defensively, you cause the miss, but then you have to corral it.
You know, there's nothing more frustrating than that. Giving up points on a possession, you won.
Now Augustine. And so the road team gets the W in this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that about wraps it up. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. We'll see you next time.